Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today you will be shown the first sample video for Celpip 5th section, that is listening to a discussion. If you want to see all of the Celpip tutorials, then you can search on YouTube by writing IELTS PT Celpip Online English 24/7, where you will find all the tutorial series. So let's begin. So guys, the listening section of the Celpip test has 6 parts and 1 practice task. The total time allocated with the listening section is 50 minutes. One thing that you need to keep in mind is that every video in the actual examination is only played once. And in the Celpip 5th section, which is listening to a discussion task, you will be given a total of 8 questions, and your task is to find the correct option from the drop down which is given to you for each question, right? So for a further clarity, let's watch this video and see how this can be done.
Hello, Mike. How's the weather?
It's 10 below.
My goodness. It's very cold.
Toronto is becoming colder. Earlier, it generally sticks to -1 only. This weather is making things worse. I am hoping good sunshine in the coming days.
Yes, you are right. Even I have noticed it.
I think it's wonderful weather outside. We couldn't ask for a better day than this.
Beautiful day, huh? See, I am a content writer, and I usually stay inside. So I don't like this kind of weather. I like sunny days. Oh God, please get me out of this. Anyways, what's the weather forecast?
They are calling for blue skies all week. Guys, I have to drive cab, both day and night, and in all weathers. But, if you ask me, I love cold weather. There are 2 reasons for that. One, people pay more, and I enjoy this weather, especially the hot coffee that Jessica offers these days.
Mike, please give me a break. If you are praying for this kind of weather, don't expect coffee next time.
Guys, look at me. I never complain about the weather. I think we should enjoy all the seasons. We have the largest erect Mickey in the world for all seasons.
I think John is right. What you think, Mike? I will try to change my approach. What do you think, Mike?
No, I don't think so. I can't change my priorities. I will always pray for the colder season. More money, more drinks. Life is great in winter, full of snow.
So in order for you to understand the part properly, we will be covering each individual question and we shall be checking how to answer them. So let's get started with the first question. The first question says, what is the topic of the discussion? Now we will look at the available options. We see that the first option is coffee, the second one is weather, the third, driving a cab, and the last option is seasons. Once you have a look into the video, you'll see that the second option seems to be the most appropriate one. And this is because when we look at the video, we see that there are 3 people who are discussing the weather. So accordingly, the second option, which is the most suitable to the question, is the answer, which is weather. As we are clear with the first question, so we now move on to the second one, which says in the discussion, what were the 3 speakers mainly doing? Now, let's check the available options for this particular question. The first option says considering their liking of a particular weather. The second is arguing on the one particular weather. Third says forcing other to like one particular weather. And the last one says estimating their numbers. Now, again, if we look into the video, so it's very, very clear that the first option is correct. Because, see, we can listen very clearly that in the discussion, the 3 speakers, they are considering their liking of a particular weather. So accordingly, the first option, that is considering their liking of a particular weather, is the correct response. Now, if you guys are wondering that the questions in the Celpip examination are this easy, so let me tell you that you guys are very lucky to have Celpip, because the best part about Celpip is that the questions which you will be having in the Celpip examination are very much related to the real English. The English that we use to communicate daily in our lives is the one that you will be encountering in the Celpip test. And this is the reason why many people who are aspiring to settle in Canada prefer Celpip over any other test. So we shall now have a look at the third question. The third question says, what was the weather outside during the discussion? Now, when we check the options, we can see that the first option says it was 0 degree, the second one says 10 degree, the third 1 degree, and the last, which is the fourth option, it says minus 10 degree. Look at the video carefully, listen thoroughly, and then you will come to know that it was said that the temperature outside was minus 10 degree. So accordingly, the fourth option is the right option. Without any further ado, now we move on to the fourth question. The fourth question says, what did the women in the discussion want to say? Now, our available options in this case are that she likes to stay outside, that she likes sunny weather, she wants to serve coffee, and she doesn't like sunny weather. Now, if we listen carefully, so we'll come to know that the women likes sunny weather very much instead of winters, and accordingly, the second option, which is she likes sunny weather, is the correct answer. So this is all that you need to do during the complete task, this particular question type in the Celpip examination. When you're listening to the video, you can make notes for your convenience. And one thing that you need to be very, very careful about is your concentration. So if you lose your concentration, you might miss something which is really very important. And again, the bad thing is that you won't be able to repeat the video. So make sure that you're listening very carefully and you're concentrating on the video very, very properly. Now for the fifth question, which says why Mike loves cold weather, the available options are because he used to hire a cab. The second one is because he had not to drive cab. Third one says because people pay more for a cab. And the last, which is the fourth option, it says because he wants people to hire a cab. Again, once you listen to the video carefully, you come to know that the third option, which is very clearly spoken during the video, that during cold weather, people pay more for cab. Now, this statement is the reason that Mike, being a cab driver, loves cold weather because people pay more for a cab. And that's the answer. Now, the sixth question can be a bit tricky for those who do not listen properly and are not concentrating. For those who do, it is going to be very easy. The sixth question here says on which point Jessica and John agree. Now, we'll be checking the available options for this one. So, the first option is that we should enjoy each and every season. The second one, that cold weather is wonderful. The third option, that sunny weather is wonderful. And the last option, work is important. Again, on listening carefully, we clearly come to know that the first option is correct because Jessica and John agreed on a point where they said that we should enjoy each and every weather. And accordingly, this particular option, which is the first option, is the correct answer. Why Mike should not expect coffee next time, which is the seventh question, has the following options. If Mike would pray for good weather. The second is if Mike would pray for hot weather. The third one, if Mike would pray for cold weather. And the last option is if Mike would ask for coffee next time. According to the video, the third option is correct because Mike should not expect coffee next time if Mike would not pray for cold weather. So accordingly, the third option is the correct option, that if Mike would pray for cold weather. Last but not the least, the eighth question, which is what is the profession of the women, has the following options. That she's a cab driver, she's a content writer, she's a news reporter, and the last is that she's a housewife. If you look at the video carefully and you listen properly, you'll come to know that the second option, which is that woman is a content writer, is the right option. So accordingly, the second option is correct, which is content writer. So guys, this was it for now. I'm sure that this tutorial will have given you some idea on how to choose the right option in the listening to a discussion task of the Celpip test. If you want to practice for Celpip, you can do that through visiting www.celpipstore.com. Link to join the platform is also given in the video description below. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get instant notifications for our video and lectures. Reach out to us in the comment section below in case of any queries or suggestions. Thank you for your precious time. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.